What's going on, guys? We're going to do a quick video today, unedited. We're just going to react to the UFC 304 press conference. Apparently, Belal Muhammad is the highlight of the show. He steals the show, can you believe it? The guy who's only pulling in 30,000 views on the Joe Rogan 17 million subscriber podcast is apparently meant to be pretty entertaining, and they have a pretty heated face-off. So let's just jump straight into this. As I say, minimal editing. And let's go. Let's see if this influences our predictions for the weekend. Also, if you missed my predictions video, I'll pop it up here. You know, you guys ask for UFC content. Then when I do the UFC content, it barely gets any views. But it's okay. We're in it for the long haul. We're still going to be doing a live stream tomorrow night. We're committed to this UFC content. Appreciate all yous who are riding with me as well and who give the support in the comments. Thank you. Let's jump straight in and see how this goes down. We'll go on 1.2 speed as well.
Champion Leon Edwards. Leon, Belal spoke a lot this week. He said he's going to torture you. He hates you. I'm curious, has any of those comments got under your skin at all? And are you taking this as personally as he apparently is?
When has he ever tortured anybody? The guy's deluded, you know? He's the same guy that says like Canelo, so...
You said yesterday you don't rate him as highly as you do Usman or Colby Covington. So what exactly does beating him on Saturday do for your legacy as a welterweight champion?
Leon's got to be careful. If he doesn't rate him as highly as Kamaru Usman, the thing is, Kamaru Usman was on the back end of his career against Leon in that second fight, or third fight, should we say. Belal Muhammad is a dangerous threat to Leon Edwards. I think he could actually come out here with the upset. He could get the win on the weekend. He's a dangerous threat. If he's able to get Leon against the fence and mix it up with the takedowns and just grind and wear on Leon Edwards, he could get the W. I'm banking on Leon, my fellow countryman, to get the job done, but I just hope Leon isn't underestimating Belal.
Keep that same energy guys Saturday. You guys are going to be real disappointed. Boo me now. Boo me now. Saturday, my family, my people are going to be cheering.
We don't want to hear that shit. What did you say?
I said, what does beating him do for your legacy if you don't think he's better than Usman or Colby?
Just another guy in the way, right? I'm chasing the great GSP's record. He's another opponent in the way.
Headshot, dead.
Belal, Leon said that you're the least intimidating guy he's ever fought, but you just shared an elevator with him yesterday. Do you think he was intimidated in there?
It ain't about intimidation. It's about being standing in front of me and me hitting him in his mouth. He's going to be real intimidated when we're in a case together. That's all that matters.
You said before coming over here that you felt you might have as many, if not more, fans than him. Are you a little bit surprised by the reception you're getting?
Bro, this is half the crowd. Saturday night, the crowd's going to be cheering when they see him bleed it. It doesn't matter.
Question for Tom Aspinall. Tom,
half of these guys can't even come into the fight.
Tom, a lot of people talk about Curtis's wrestling, but do you think people are overlooking his striking ability?
First of all, what the fuck's going on, Manchester? Woo! Yeah, Curtis is, the guy's good everywhere. The guy's good everywhere, do you know what I mean? I'm not underestimating this guy. This guy's fucking good.
Tom, there's a lot of talks about your division, but can you say with confidence that you think this is the fight between the two best heavyweights in the world?
This is the fight between the two best heavyweights in the world. Me and this man sitting to my left. This guy's fucking legit.
Curtis Blaydes is legit as well. He's also got a 70% KO rate. I think it's 74% KO rate. Now, Curtis Blaydes is a wrestler, so you wouldn't think that he's got such a high finishing rate on the feet. He's definitely got hands, and I think he might actually clip Tom Aspinall a couple times. But I think Tom's going to be able to get the job done.
Yes, a lot of people say Tom's the fastest heavyweight in the division. You've been in there with him, even though for a few seconds. Do you think he's as fast as they say?
I agree.
Yeah.
One of the fastest heavyweights I've ever seen in the UFC heavyweight division. I agree.
And Dana, one for you.
Nice.
You know, this is an interim heavyweight title fight. Can you confirm the plan is the winner of Tom Aspinall and Curtis Blaydes fights the winner of John Jones, Stipe Miocic?
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes. So, if Tom Aspinall wins this fight, we might see Tom Aspinall versus John Jones finally, provided that John Jones doesn't retire. Now, we have heard John Jones say in the past that he's planning to retire after the Stipe fight. That better not be the case. We want to see the Jones and Aspinall fight. We want to see it happen.
Question for Patty Pimblett. Obviously, at Media Day, King Green said, he was born in fire. He went through the fire. The UFC made you, and you were handed everything. I'm curious, when you hear statements like that from King Green, what goes through your mind?
The crowd's that loud, I can't even hear you.
At Media Day, King Green said, he went through the fire. He was born in fire. You were handed everything.
Yeah, it's a good question, to be honest. Bobby Green's went through the fire, Paddy Pimblett. Paddy the Pimblett was handed everything? Good question. Paddy the Paddy. Paddy the Paddy.
I made myself, lad. I promote myself. I win me fights. Know what I mean? It's hard to say that I'm a spoiled kid. Know what I mean? It's mad. Just because I put bums on seats, lad, I got a pair of shorts and you never. Don't need to cry.
And you've made it known that you think he's the one that started this. He started talking about you first. So how does the preparation for this differ from your previous opponents that you didn't necessarily have so much battle?
No, I don't think he started this. I know he did. Know what I mean? In 2022, he sat behind me on Instagram Live at a UFC show, video in the back of my head talking shit about me. Know what I mean? I didn't mention him first. I don't need to mention Bobby Green. Know what I mean? He can try and lie all he wants and say I mentioned him, but he mentioned me first.
Yeah, a bit of a bitch move. And to be fair, Paddy's right there. He does put bums on seats, so you can talk whatever you want about his skill. Has he really proven himself? Not yet, but I think this is a pretty significant challenge for him going up against Bobby Green. You know, it's going to be a tough fight for Paddy. At the end of the day, it's not Paddy's fault that he's able to sell more tickets and able to get more eyeballs on him, and he's a more popular fighter. Is he more skilled than Bobby Green? I don't know, but maybe Bobby Green's a little bit bitter about him, and everyone was shouting out Paddy like a couple fights ago.
Paddy, it's not that big of a deal. I was taking a piss. Is that how you say it?
That is how you say it, lad, taking a piss. You're on the British slang well in, lad.
Yeah, I've been learning. Thank you for having me, Manchester. This is fucking great.
Question for King Green, straight ahead. Obviously, you've been doing this for damn near a decade in the UFC. Paddy might have some of the most hype against the opponent you've faced. So how does preparation and all this hype differ from your past opponents?
Man, this crowd is fucking awesome. I'm tripping out right now. I fucking love it. Manchester, I came here for you. I came for the real Englishmen. I came here to show a real fight. If you're with me, you're with me. If you're against me, you're against me. That's fine. But when it comes to the fight, I'm with you.
Fair play on Bobby as well. He works the crowd all right. The crowd's like, it's like they don't want to boo him, but then they don't want to cheer him because they're like, okay, this guy's fairly likable, but I don't want to cheer against Paddy. It's a funny dichotomy that the crowds are facing right now. Paddy.
Yeah, this isn't personal for me. Know what I mean? It's just another fight. It's just another person in my way. And you can't be going into a fight too nice with each other. You've got to have a little bit of bad blood, a little bit of animosity. But no, this isn't personal. Know what I mean? Like, after the fight, I think we're going to shake hands and we'll probably chill and have a little bevy in the hotel after it. Know what I mean? This isn't his 50th fight, lad. He's had a lot of fights, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Same for me. Nothing's personal for me, you know. Paddy came and he's been a rising star. He got my attention. I said, hey, I should go over there and fight that guy. He's up there and come in. Let's do it. But it's all love. We'll shake hands after. Well, it's all business, guys. It's nothing personal between me and him. Whatever happens.
And a question for Curtis Blaydes. You said after your last fight that you have unfinished business with Tom Aspinall. Is this fight more about finishing the business with Tom Aspinall, or is it about winning the title?
It's about the title. I mean, if he didn't have the belt, I don't know if we'd be having this rematch right now. So yeah, it's about the belt.
I think we might see Blaydes come out here with a bit more of a chip on his shoulder because of that first fight. I think he's got something to prove. So I said in yesterday's prediction that I think it's going to be a copy and paste performance of the Sergey Pavlovich fight between Tom Aspinall and Sergey when Tom starched them. But maybe I should amend that prediction and say I think it's going to be a bit more of a competitive fight, and I think Blaydes is going to put it on Tom Aspinall, but Tom's going to be the victorious one.
Belal, we saw the footage of the elevator incident this week. You said that Leon was scared. What made you think he was scared, and do you take anything away from that going into the fight?
Yeah, if you're I was like a bear in the woods. When you see a human being, you smell it. I smelled the fear in him. The same way I smelled the fear in his team, his brother, his coach. Where's that little midget at? I can't even see him anymore. Hey, for everybody here, I just want to give a huge shout out to Spain.
I want to hear that shit.
Shout out to Spain.
Leon,
He's shouting out Spain. I've only just got onto that. Belal, I was going to call him. Belal is shouting out Spain because they won the Euros against England. And he's doing it in England. He's a bit of a troll.
And Bobby Green. Bobby, you said this week that people were coming up onto you into the streets of Manchester saying, we want you to win. Are you surprised by the crowd reception here in Manchester?
No. They're going to support their guy, you know, and I respect that. You know, support your guy. Go show him love, go, you know what I mean? He's worked hard to be here, but that doesn't change anything when we fight. I'm sorry, guys. It doesn't change anything when we get in the cage. When these hands go, they go. Uncle Dana, let's spice it up a little bit. Can we get 100 G's for it? We're not gonna do it. Can we get 100?
Here we go.
Can we get 100?
Let's go.
Let's spice it up a little bit.
Let's do it.
Leon says yes.
Let's go.
Hey. 100 grand bonuses. Dana's gutted. They did this on UFC 300 and he said, 300k bonuses, Dana? And Dana was pressured into saying, oh yeah, go on. This is the meta right here. At the press conference, put the pressure on Dana to increase the payouts. Look at Dana's face.
Question for Dana.
Belal, don't worry about that. You're knocking no one out.
Dana, you mentioned it being the biggest card in UK MMA history, but us UK MMA fans were very greedy, and Paddy's mentioned he wants a stadium fight. We've got 3 megastars from this country on the stage right now. Is a stadium fight next?
I mean, listen, I've said many times, I'm not a big fan of stadium fights. We've done them. I like the intimate feeling of an arena. I like arenas. I think it's a better experience for the fans. Not saying that I wouldn't do it, but I'm an arena guy.
I actually agree with that, to be honest. Like, the stadiums, the massive, they're kind of too big.
Can I do a quick test for everyone in this building? Would you all like to sell out Wembley Stadium with the UFC? They want to see it, Dana.
Like, 1/3 of the crowd cheered.
They still wanted to see it.
That wasn't unanimous.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, this crowd is somewhat dead, and people are cheering, but I feel like they're cheering reluctantly. Come on, UK crowds, we're usually the best crowd there is.
A question for Belal as well. You know, you've been very open with how much you hate Leon. Does it annoy you that Leon isn't really batting an eyelid in terms of his emotions towards this fight? He isn't fazed at all.
It doesn't matter. What matters is Saturday night. I'm gonna be battering his face. That's what's gonna be battering Saturday night. So all this energy doesn't really mean anything. Keep streaming it. I want that same energy. I want you guys to give him confidence because Saturday night, your boy's gonna get headshot dead. You guys are gonna have to wake him up. I want you guys to be this loud Saturday night at 5 a.m. so he wakes up. You're gonna be his alarm clock.
Leon, do you feel it is detrimental to Belal that he's this emotional?
100%. He's too slow anyway. Now he's like angry, tensed. He's gonna fall into traps and
I can't even hear you. You're whispering, bro. Speak with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Yeah, knock the fuck out, bro. Yeah, you know that. You know that. You're too slow. You're too small. You're too slow. Your range is too. You get knocked out. End of. You're tailor-made for me.
He's done in 3.
My question is...
Oh, hey, Bilal's looking confident, though. But I think Leon, he's just got the skills to pay the bills, to give us thrills.
Question for Tom. The last time the UFC came to Manchester, Michael Bisping headlined. How much help has he given you for the early morning start?
I mean, it's no secret, Bisping is the godfather of UK MMA. He inspired us guys. I'm inspired, of course, by Leon. I'm inspired by everybody in the UK, but Bisping was the guy. I was here. Well, I wasn't here. I was at the arena watching him when I was 14 years old. And it's an honour to be fighting in front of you people on Saturday night.
Is that it?
Question for Leon. Obviously, the last fight with Belal, you were doing fantastic. Are you literally just going in there and starting from where you left off?
Yeah, 100%. I'm taking it from round 1. This will be round 2. Carrying it on. If it weren't for the eye poke, I would have finished him in round 2. So can't eye poke it as a blessing.
Bro, we can't understand what you're saying. Say it with your chest. Why are you whispering over there? Keep it. That's where your energy's coming from. I can't hear you. I don't understand you. I don't understand you. You're waving your hand. Look how you're throwing your hand.
See what happens during this face-off. So who have we got first? We got Paddy the Baddie, Paddy the Pimblett versus Buddy. Paddy looking playful, Bobby looking serious. Let's go, Paddy. Tom's a big guy, and look at Curtis Blaydes. I said this in yesterday's video. Look at the size difference. Tom, he's a big guy, but Blaydes is massive. Okay, little shake of the hands. Here we go. Oh! Let's see that again. Belal didn't flinch there, did he? He had a little blink. Oh, I'm telling you, Belal's looking confident. He's doing the headshot dead. Signal to Leon. Oh, damn. Everyone's chanting, wanker, wanker, wanker. But Belal looks confident. I actually didn't expect him to look this game, to be honest. He's doing the headshot dead thing to Leon Edwards. He's actually better on the mic than Leon Edwards. And we've been saying all week that Belal, he's not that entertaining. But wow, okay, pretty interesting. Just wanted to do a little quick reaction to the press conference and this face-off. So what do you guys think? Comment your final thoughts down below. I don't think this changes any of my predictions. It adds some nuanced arguments into me predictions. Maybe Belal doing a little bit better than I thought and looking a bit more confident. Yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Like this video. If you like the UFC content, you have to engage with it. Appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow for the live stream. Peace out.